Big opening battle coming up. That's a pair of Zuvaks up against Hussein. Short ball just on the leg side and tucked away by Tariq for a single down to backward square.
104, but then they could only make 98 in response. They're a big hitting team. Exhibit A, this one, because it's short and it's lifted up out of the ground. The Zuak combination is out there. Imal goes bang. Maximo 6 to hitting it. He's coming in and running to the eye of the storm. This is leading edge, is hanging in the air. It's just out of the grasp of the fielders, and I'm sure he's just going to kick that over.
But without being able to complete the dismissal, there should be a dismissal here. That's a good catch. Bit of energy about this Jinnah side to start this game. Nice piece of bowling from Bilal, and Zuvak goes. Hoodinga 15 for 1.
He does like to go big first ball, and he gets a bit of a gift. Gets a bit of length from Bilal. He just moseys across and helps it to pitched up, and he escorts this one over long on. Maximo! Saeed does Saeed things. He wastes no time. 4 and 6, and he's away. Last ball from Bilal. It's gone magical despite the wicket, and he tries to swipe across the line, and he'll get 4. Well, that's why Tariq wanted the strike, because he's had a bit of FOMO, and he's facing 5 balls in this power play.
Chaudhary, their best player.
Across the line. Yeah, you're not wrong there. This will be a tough stop. It's going to be 4. Line for a try, rugby style. And now he's going to get French cut, and that's probably going to run for 4 as well. Down at the marina at Benalmadena. Just have a walk around. Anyway, this is a definite catching opportunity, and it's taken. So it looks like Azim was waiting one to be hit straight into his bread basket, and he does pouch that one. So Tariq Zuvak doesn't really get going too far, does he, in this innings, and he's going to hold out for 18. He does exactly that. But does he have the journey? I don't think so, and it's gone. So Azim Amin, he's able to pounce that one. So when it rains, it pours. Amin gets the second catch in the over. And Samir Khan gets the second wicket. It's 57 for 3. You're right about that. But anyway, here's Shajil. And, well, you guessed it. He's going to get hit for a 4 first ball. Sadakat turning around here. Well, maybe not, because he's just leaned on that one. Romani doing Romani things. Maximo! This guy is so dangerous. And, oh, well, I don't want to harp on it. Need something to go his way, and it won't be this one, because this one's lifted up over extra cover, and that's going to be 6. Maximo back to back for Romani.
Yeah, tough times for the young man. That wasn't actually a bad response.
As men's cricket in Europe at this stage, as we see a proper horn job.
God, that's gone a long way, Vinny. That's a beautiful strike.
Eventually, we like to have everything duplicated anyway. This is in the air, and it's going to carry as well. Maximo! Zazai, not quite the legs on this one. If the first one was the drive, this one was the 7-iron. Tossed up, you know he's going to go for it, and he gets plenty of it. Maximo for hitting it.
Yeah, that was just served up as a hit-me ball, and Zazai.
For all the highs and lows, it's an average run rate, you know. Oh, well, that has gone miles. Going to sit back and admire that one as it goes towards the clubhouse. Maximo, and really at this stage, I think that Samir's in grave danger of going supersonic. That's 26 off 5 this over. Last ball of the over. He goes for it, and he's going to get more. I think that's 4, and it's slower ball. Don't mind that. Still might cost him, and it does. Crashes into the banner. We grow together. Well, this score is growing.
34 off 9.
Oh, yeah, that's 6. And who wants that? The crowd is going to go scrambling for it. Maximo Zazai to 40 off 10 balls. Well, he's doing a bit of a Saeed Ahmed from the other day. Oh, this one jumps on him, and he should be gone. Guess who? Yeah, X marks the spot, and that's Usman Hafiz. Sure pair of hands there. So 40 and out for Zazai, but he really turns up the afterburners, doesn't he? As it all happens in the 9th, and the 4th wicket finally comes. It's 118 for 4. 135 to 140, maybe more, as this is in the air. I think it's a catching opportunity. That's to go back slightly, and he gets it. So 2 in a row for Bilal, and it's Shajil Sadakat that takes the catch. So something goes his way at least. No good for Iqbal. He goes first ball, live action hat-trick ball. Oh, chipped, but it won't be a hat-trick. Should be stopped down there. Azim,
not good.
Yeah, Bolton knew a batter, and now he steps across and he nonchalantly whips this over, square leg for 6. Maximo! Same kind of a ball. Guess who? It's Azim, and he'll take his third catch of the innings. So Romani holds out for 25. Azim hurls the ball from one corner of the ground to the other. It'll be end of a handy. It'll not, again, probably not the greatest innings we've ever seen from Romani. Cracked away, and it won't be fielded. So nice shot. Last ball coming up, 135. 136. They'll try for 137. Good throw, should be gone by a long way. And he will be. So, one and out, but I'd like to see them going for that second run. You never know your luck in the big city. Yeah, Jinnah, bit of a Jekyll and Hyde innings, wasn't it? Some big overs, some tight overs, and it all boils down to 136 for Hoodinger, 137 for Jinnah.
Just wide, Nissi Iqbal with the new pill for Hoodinger. Good line and length. A little bit of tail away. JCC take advantage of the power play being up. It's nicely struck. It's going to tail away from Tariq Zubak. Short ball from Zazai. Decent hit from Amir. I don't think you've got a full piece of it, but it's good enough to take it from Maximo. Danger of bowling so short of a length. Not a bad ball on the free hit. Change up wide of off stump, but Amin has absolutely no problems dealing with it. Couldn't hit that much straighter. Once again, goes deep in his crease.
Kind of. Chops back and it's the Tortuga's got him here. Chaudhary's back, baby. That has gone absolute miles. That's one of the biggest hits we've seen in this competition. Maximo in this tournament. There's that skid, and it skids straight on and knocks over the castle. Well, you called it, Andrew Ryan. And that is a big wicket because Azim Amini's coming off for 50, but this time he goes for 29. Digs it in. The uppercut's there, and it gets smacked out of the ground. Maximo. Well, a boundary that was unhit, but that one certainly was hit. Goes up. Farhan Chaudhary glances this one away, uses the pace of Syed Ahmed, and it gets 4. Oh, that one wasn't invisible, and it wasn't quiet from Chaudhary. It goes large. Maximo! Sends Sam Williams hurtling out of here. He's going to have plenty much to say. In fact, he lets his bat do the talking. 6 runs. Here's a force. Now, this is hit so powerfully. Picked up the length so fast. And Chaudhary gets another 4. And, yeah, well, they get the boundaries. They need this over. In fact, you feel like this could be a big one. And he knocks him over. And gives him some free direction. So Romani's the man that removes Farhan in the end. And that just makes things a little bit tougher, maybe a lot tougher for JCC Stockholm.
Set of ducks.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
In the air and dropped. It's a tough one. And, well, I think they keep this in, you know. I think, remember, the benefit goes to the fielding side. I don't think that's a 4 because it's inconclusive. You'd have to be sure. Maybe they were sure, and I guess that's what matters. Now, you get a full toss, and that's going to disappear. So momentum buster, the next ball's 6.
Well, Sadakat, his luck might be turning here. Previous ball, dropped catch. The ball goes for 4 with probably a fortunate call. Then he gets a full toss.
Eye roll emoji. That's 2 points for Jersey. Shot, and it's away from the field. I think that's gone. I was going to say, I feel like that's 6, but again, I was going by feel earlier in the innings. Maybe it is 4. Swerves to the left, comes in, gets launched leg side, and home runs Zazai. Well, this is a good effort, but it's going to be in vain. This time it is 4 runs. Sneaks across outside off. Gets a full toss, whipped away for 4. Short, and good contact. Well, I think he's gone for 4. He's just lost his bearings there. It went so quickly. That's Rashid Khan out there. 22 to win last over, and it starts with 6. Not a good start for Oman, and the game is very much alive, Rhino. Maximo, 6 to Jinnah.
Yeah, regardless of what your other bowlers have done, Vinny, it's such a hard thing to come in cold.
Boundary here makes it a 50-50. Oh, it's not a boundary. In fact, it should be called Rashid, and he's on the field. and he catches it. So Sadakat takes them so far, but he can't get him across the finish line. And Moman, change of approach, change of luck. Thick outside edge. Rashid came around to his right and held the catch. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Hüdinger, hold up. And it's 123 for 3. Can't have a dot ball here. Got to get something. Well, they do get something, but it might be out. And it is out. And I think that's the catch that wins the game for Hüdinger. Barring any extras being bowled, we'll credit to Moman, who got pounded first ball for a 6, but he's come back with 2 big wickets. And Hüdinger look to have their tournament back on track. And Jinnah are in disarray. It's 1-2-3 for 4. Last ball of the game. Just bowls straight, and he goes straight through his legs. And you can see Hüdinger, they're thrilled. Had a couple of wobbles in this series. Another great game of cricket from the Mashta Cricket Ground in Sweden. The final score, Hüdinger 136, Jinnah CC Stockholm 124.